So good morning and welcome to Breakfast at Stevany's. This is a very special, sexy Valentine's Day episode.
We hope you had fun with your loved ones.
Seeing as Valentine's Day was yesterday.
Oh, it's in full effect.
Was that a cougar?
No, that was Billy Idol.
That was Billy Idol going,
wow! But with lots of reverb. I'm one of your hosts, Vinny McAttack. Sitting across from me, as usual, is the host of the house, Steveny.
is that a fucking bed? Did you do that? Sorry.
It's interpretive.
Steve suggested a squeaking bed as a sexy sound. Sorry, the bass is a little too bassy for these.
I feel like maybe we should mention that there's 4 men in the basement right now.
Hell yeah. Mo.
Mo, 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 mo. And I'm your third guy, Bob.
Not Pizza Splat. And joining us for the second time ever, Mr. DJ Thinks Himself, Dave Langford. Welcome.
What's going on?
Welcome back to the pod.
Thanks. Why am I like getting some sort of...
That like, I don't fucking know why.
Okay, I tried backing up a little bit, so I'm just gonna lean back and just keep the mic about there.
So you say that's Billy Idol, but I thought it
What
was
is
like
that?
bringing
That's
a cougar.
Billy Idol. I asked the guys yesterday what, I said, hey, I need some sexy sounds. It's not you, I think it's just...
In my headphones.
You think it's a track?
Yeah, I think it's a track. It's recording equipment and stuff.
Okay.
But I asked the guys yesterday, I said, hey, I need some sexy sounds. And so the first thing that was suggested was Billy Idol.
Not just Billy Idol. I just posted a picture of his cropped lips.
Yes. So I knew it was just his mouth.
I was hoping that you could just somehow get the sound of his mouth, the sound of the picture of his mouth.
Wait, so you don't like mouth noises, but you like Billy Idol's mouth noises?
I just like his mouth.
Explicitly.
The sound of his mouth.
I love his
throat or his mouth?
Just his mouth.
his
I mean,
mouth.
the mouth does assist with the sound, but it's the throat and the...
Though I'll be honest, if I didn't
Diaphragm.
know what Billy Idol looked like, I would have legitimately thought that was a picture of MGK.
I guess they do kind of have.
They have like this part of them is the same from the nose to like the top of the chest.
Was a pink dress involved?
No,
Okay.
leather pants were involved, I'm sure, though.
Okay.
So there are similarities. But yeah, today's our sexy Valentine's Day episode. We had some sexy breakfast thanks to Mr. Dave.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Vinny,
Dave.
though.
I helped.
Yeah, yeah.
And I picked out the worst fucking peaches that could have ever have been picked out.
We're still not entirely sure that they were peaches.
Yeah, they might have been nectarines.
Close enough.
We went
That
with
would be
it.
funny if it was. They did have a. I mean, basically the texture you're going to get at that much cooking.
Yeah.
So if we would have like soaked them overnight
In
and
some
then, like,
rum.
yeah, and then did them up, but they were good. Don't get me wrong, that shit was amazing.
Next time we
But
cook peaches, we got to soak them in rum overnight. Then you'll have peach flavored rum and rum flavored peaches.
Okay.
God, peach rum is probably really good. Man, fuck peach crown. I want peach rum.
you know what? Peach Crown ain't bad, but peach Beam isn't bad either.
I haven't
Actually,
had
that's
that.
always accessible, and that's only $16 a bottle, so I'm going for that.
Fuck yeah.
Same thing with the apple.
And it's bourbon.
Plus, I've been there.
Oh, you been to Jim Beam?
Yeah, I went down there when I was in Kentucky.
Oh, no shit. Oh, yeah.
Didn't do any of the tours, but
Oh, whatever.
checked out the grounds.
Oh, yeah.
Old Tucky.
Old Tucky.
I'm about to old Tucky you all in for a story. Not really. I just
I'm ready.
But yeah, our sexy breakfast was some strawberries and cream crepes,
and
some peaches and cream crepes,
peaches and cream.
and we all wore
Our pajamas.
brown Dickies jumpsuits while we ate the peaches and cream.
It's an old band or an old R&B
Group called 112, as Google puts it.
Yeah. Peaches and Cream by
112.
112.
Didn't Nelly hop in there or something?
I don't think so. I think that might have been around the time where Nelly came out.
Maybe did a song with them and something else.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's probably like the last song that they did.
I just want to know what's up with like the breakfast choices and names we come up with for the breakfasts I make. Why are they sexual breakfasts?
Because you keep coming over for sexual things.
I mean, today that's terrible. Whoa, that's off pod shit, man. Don't be putting that out there. But no, like for real, like it was the spicy man gravy, which sounds highly sexualized, and then now, I mean, obviously,
I got hungry.
Peaches and cream, but you made the peaches, so maybe you sexualize this one a little bit more.
I definitely did. But when we talked about you coming to join us this time,
it was Valentine's Day.
I immediately said, we have to do sexy breakfast.
Yeah, it has to be sexy. What are we making?
So, yeah, I guess it is me that's sexualizing it. You're just the one bringing the sexy breakfast.
So you said sexy breakfast. Is it you that determined it was crepes?
Yeah, I already wanted to make crepes, and then when he had said that at the beginning of the year he needed to go ahead and start booking out, I was like, "You got Valentine's Day?"
I don't even think when we started booking that any of us realized that we were recording on Valentine's Day. But I'm glad.
What's Valentine's Day?
It's a day where we have sexy breakfast.
Nice. I'm into that. Can we do Valentine's Day next week too?
No, it's once a year, Steve.
God,
I want sexy breakfast every breakfast.
Hey. Jinx, you owe me some nutmeg. Go grate me a little bowl of it.
Okay, no, for real. Who's actually had sexy breakfast? Because I've never had actual sexy breakfast. I wake up and like, there's some breakfast, and my lady, and she's like ready to roll.
I'm the cook.
Yeah, I've never had breakfast. I've never had breakfast and bed. Breakfast. And man.
Now we're married, so we have a one-up in this. We just have to make sure they listen to the podcast.
Yeah. Hey, babe, you should really listen to the most recent episode of the podcast. I think you'd really like it. Specifically the part right about 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
I mean, that's a win.
You know, I'm just thinking about the fact that my kid just gave a bunch of stickers to her teachers.
Yeah, I think
going
that's
full arsenal here.
I feel like that's a bad idea. Two, I am not in any way, shape, or form responsible for the ideas of the child handing out these QR codes.
Yes, she doesn't listen to the podcast. She just supports it.
No, she just she wants to put stickers on things.
Yeah, and give them out.
What 14-year-old doesn't?
Yeah. What else were we doing at 14?
You know what? She needs a skateboard.
I was hanging out with
sticker
people smoking
slab.
crack. So
Wait, you were smoking crack?
no, I was hanging out with people who were smoking crack.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're hanging out at C-Squat?
No. I mean, the Illyrian version, the Great Value C-Squat.
Yes.
E-Squat.
Dirt House was the Great Value C-Squat.
Man, I remember I watched a very drunk man who was in his like 40s, maybe 50s, with the forehead. You remember the dude with the forehead tattoo?
Yeah.
Tried to do a backflip and landed on his neck.
Was that out of the window?
No, it was right in the front yard.
I definitely
Was it
saw him
off
jump
the
out of a
dumpster?
window.
Huh?
Was it off the dumpster?
No, it was flat ground. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he told me one time, he said, "You can't go anywhere, you're drunk." And I said, "Well, how can I show you that I am not drunk?" And he said, "You have to be able to do this." And then he jumped out of the window. He said, "That's how you tell if somebody's not drunk."
That tracks. That tracks.
I don't understand.
I didn't jump out of the window, so I couldn't prove to him
He was
my sobriety.
He was a wild man.
So, guys, I love this story, and I love that we're telling these stories, but I'm anxious to get to my week.
Okay, Vince.
Wow, we're doing the speed round already?
Yeah, kind of.
Go ahead.
Let's hear
You
about
first.
this week.
I got fired this week.
Did
No
you really?
Shit.
I got fired this week.
Did you go?
I made Dave not. I asked Dave to not say anything.
No shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Keeping
didn't say
those
nothing.
secrets.
There was some little innuendo if you didn't catch it.
I didn't catch it.
They were like little bits. Yeah.
I just didn't drop the bomb.
Can we get a YouTube top 73 Easter eggs of Vinny's firing? What we missed and what we should have looked
Oh,
out
but
for?
tell them what happened a few days previous that was so amazingly perfectly timed that it just couldn't have got better.
So we were at work.
Did your school call back?
On Monday, OBC called and said, hey, let's schedule an interview.
Okay.
So I had an interview with them on Friday. Regardless, or set up an interview with them for Friday. I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah, it was
Tuesday, I came in a little late. And Beans, Dave, and I are just bullshitting, talking about how hard it is to get written up.
Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday?
I think it was Wednesday. I think you came in late Tuesday, and then Wednesday.
Oh, no, I got written up the same day that I came in late.
Okay,
100%.
Tuesday, my bad.
Yeah. We were talking about how hard it is to like get in trouble at work and get written up, and we were like, we should just start a contest and see who can
Now,
get
mind
written
you,
up
we
first.
all have great work ethic. We all bust our ass. So
Yeah.
you can't really, when people come in and do their job, you can't write them up.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like let's just see if we can fuck with June a little bit.
Yeah. My response was essentially hold my beer. And I believe I said, give me 10 minutes. And then the guys were like, no, because we know you can just go and flip out on June and get a write-up. Like, you got to earn the write-up. So it wasn't not 10 minutes later that June, our supervisor, came back and said, hey, I need you to come with me. We gotta go talk in office. What the fuck? I went over there and he said, man, I'm sorry to do this, but he pulled out a write-up form. He wrote me up for tardiness and absenteeism.
Absenteeism? Is this a habit of yours?
I missed a couple days.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Because of COVID?
No, not that. That didn't help.
Hey, but guess what? That request off form for this week don't matter now, does it?
Nope. I requested off a day for this week to take my dad to get a COVID test. And they denied me for it.
Ooh.
Because Dave has off this week.
Well,
June
no,
has
but
off
yeah,
this week.
it was an open day.
Yeah, but it was an open day. And they denied me for it. But it doesn't matter now because Thursday, at the end of the day, Thursday earlier on in the day, I went to our production supervisor and I said, hey, listen, there's some disorder in the paint department. I think it needs fixed. I think a lot of it has to do with leadership issues. I've tried to address them myself, and it's time to move it up the chain. And I said, as I've told you before, I told Jim, the other uppers, I'm looking for other work, and I've got an interview tomorrow. I'm ready to leave. Whenever I find a job, I'm ready to go. I'm leaving soon. So, end of the day, our boss disappears for like 2 fucking hours. He comes back like half hour before we're ready to leave. And he's like barking and whatnot. We're cleaning. And he's like, hey, man, grab your stuff. Jim wants to talk to you. Uh-oh. And I said, oh, fuck. I was like, well, no. They probably just want to talk to me about what I said about June earlier and all that.
Well, because that's happened before.
Yeah.
On other instances.
Yeah.
Like if something's said, then it's like, okay, let's all get together and talk about it.
Yeah.
So that's not.
So,
yeah,
I figured, Joe just went to his upper and was like, hey, here's some shit that's going on. And they just he wanted to hear it from me. Cool. But then we got up there and Joe wasn't in his office. The VP wasn't in his office. The HR girl wasn't at her desk.
Oh, dear.
And we got once I saw the HR girl wasn't at her desk, I was like, well, I know what the fuck's going on now.
Was it kind of
walked me into the conference room? Sorry, the boardroom, because nobody's allowed to have conferences in there. It's a boardroom.
What does that even mean?
It's a boardroom, not a conference room. The conference room's in a different building.
That's fucking stupid.
The conference room is when you sit.
Well, this is what happens when you have a fucking gastroenterologist running a fucking manufacturing firm.
That's right. The old butt doctor.
Yeah. And then, the 3 accountants who run the business for him.
Yeah.
I need a tagline at the end of this pod that your representation